Oh man, first time y'all have seen us since the movie that was episode 100.
Yeah. If you didn't watch that, what are you doing?
Our horror debut.
Yeah.
Once again, it's later at night than we anticipated recording because my life is no longer my own anymore.
Yeah. You got a baby and a son who doesn't know if he has homework, but kind of is homework, but his homework isn't homework. Yeah. It's one of those times. It was funny when I saw the homework, though, because I got, like, PTSD from, like, the paper. Like, it's that really thin, almost, like, plasticky feeling paper that they just tear out of workbooks.
It's like...
Hate it.
It's, like, thinner than newspaper paper.
Yeah. The worst, in fact.
But similar to newspaper, just lighter.
Yeah. I used to hate that shit back in the day when I would do, like, assignments in school because I just fucking hate that paper.
Yeah.
It would tear so quick, too. Like, if you're, like, put a little bit too much pressure, gone.
True. Just you're writing and go right through your book.
Immediately. But, we're back.
We are back.
Episode 101. We're tired.
Why does it not look like your sound waves are big enough?
How about now?
It's something over here.
How about, I mean, it looks like it's working now, kind of.
Yeah, it's waving now. I don't know what.
I unplugged and plugged it back in, so maybe
That's how
that...
you fix everything.
Did that work? Did it do the thing?
Look, can you tell? Can you see the other screen?
Somewhat. My eyes are being bad as of late.
Your
So that
sound
sucks.
waves are way bigger now.
Look at my waves.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been insane. Frankie, I know you're out there. I know you feel me.
Frankie's been off the grid.
Yo, I've been wanting to stream stuff, play stuff. None of that. None of that's happening.
Yeah, next week, though. God of War. Next week. Here's the thing. You're playing God of War.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna make a way.
Like, if you don't play God of War, I'm going to be like, bruh.
And I'm home all day.
Yeah, like, listen. You gotta go down the stairs. Even if you have to come down the stairs on your butt, I don't care.
But you're gonna play it.
Yeah, you gotta play that
Part
shit.
of me thought, like, maybe I should move the PS5 to the bedroom. And it's just there. So now I'm never out of sight. I'm always around them, but I'll have this. But then it gets a little tricky because then later if she wants to like watch TV or something.
And then also if we need to record, you gotta move it all the way back down too.
True.
That's 2 flights of stairs that you gotta take that.
It's gonna stay here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you have the Steam Deck.
True. I could
that
just
has
do
the
that.
remote play.
Yeah.
It's just that your remote, your Steam Deck's inside of your dresser drawer next to your Bible for your hotel.
It is my Bible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just first of all, I gotta blow dust off both things, the PlayStation and the Steam Deck.
I feel that.
It's to the point where I'm sure if I turn both of them on, they'll have just mad updates.
Oh yeah, Steam Deck has tons. I think like I went to Virginia for a weekend, and I had like 3 updates while I was just there. Mm-hmm. Like I was like, bruh, can I just fucking exist?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, you cannot.
Actually. But yeah, it's been a good time. We're back on track though. We're back on, just episodes, Patreon pods, video content, TikToks galore.
Yes.
We're back on it.
We owe you guys.
100 is done.
We're 100 took a lot out of us.
Yeah.
But now we're back.
It was funny. I went to render that out. And normally when I render the podcast, before it goes to like the video section, it needs to like account for all the audio files that are in the thing.
Right.
And it's normally like no more than 20. There was like 400 audio sounds. Like I did so much like sound design on that.
It was
shit.
really good.
I was dying. like any of the jump scare moments that happen, there's like 6 sounds layered on top of each other to make that sound. Yeah.
It really works.
Yeah, like I had to like find different sounds that were like either the same tone, or I would have to use an effect to change the tone of a sound to make it similar to the other sound. So it was like closer in tone, so it wasn't too jarring, but it was jarring enough. Like it was a process to say the least, but
it's funny because watching that back after we premiered it, it seems. Excuse me, guys. That's days of not sleeping. It seems way shorter.
Yeah.
Than I initially remember. Well, than it felt when recording it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where like this took so much work.
And it's not for more than an hour.
Quick thing. And it seems like it's like a 2-hour thing when you're doing it.
Yeah.
Shot by shot.
Literally made a fucking movie and then casually it's like over really quick. But I mean, it wasn't meant to be, this big movie situation. It was supposed to be like a quick thing, a little spooky for Halloween, but also, there's enough memes in there that are relevant to the channel, like the Yoshi cart specifically is what I slip on. The Sonic and Roblox bits, obviously. It was funny because I think it's the first time I've seen Trenton's room like 360 with like that one video shot, and I was like, "Damn, yo, kid's got a cool ass motherfucking room."
When we finished his room, I was like, "I want his room. Yeah. I wanted his room as a kid.
Go sleep with your mom. Yeah. I want this fucking room. This one's cooler. Yeah, just give me a race car bed and I'm fine."
I would have loved that room as a 6-year-old.
Oh hell yeah. It's fucking great. But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of effort put in. We hope you guys enjoyed it. It does have a decent bit of views as well. It's got like 30 to 40, which is up for us.
On YouTube?
On YouTube.
But see, I think that's a lot has to do with because it's not available anywhere else. It's usually spread out.
Yeah, that's a good point. It'll go up audio-wise soon, if it's not already. But, the video is the correct option to watch it with. And yes. Yeah, so let us know how you felt about it in the comments of that, obviously. Other than that, I don't know what else is there to talk about.
Too much.
Yeah.
If you think about like the news we didn't get to report on.
We have so much news to talk about. We're kind of going to speed run the news, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
We're not going to like in depth most things unless there's like one or two topics that we want to like be like, okay, let's pause for this maybe. Because I don't remember.
In reality, a lot of this news is old news. Like it's like 2 weeks old, but we just never gave our takes on it. So.
Yeah. But that's what we're here for.
Yep.
On this late Wednesday evening. It's Wednesday, right?
Yes. Yes, it's Wednesday.
Okay, cool. I don't remember things because I don't know what day of the week it is.
If it wasn't Wednesday, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it was Thursday, imagine the podcast would have to come out tomorrow.
Yeah, y'all are hearing this on Saturday.
Welcome to the podcast exclusively on Saturday now.
Right.
But, yeah, so I guess do we just get into it?
Go right on in.
Theme song.
Boom.
Who is it this week?
You. I did it on the 100.
You did do it on 100. Shit, good memory. I edited that for hours and don't remember that. Crazy. Alrighty. Here's a question. Do we want to unplug the fridge? Or is it fine?
Damn you, fridge.
It's fine if not. I mean, I don't think it's that distracting personally when, like,
I don't know. When I hear it back, I can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it, but I don't know if, like, they can, like, be like...
They'll hear it now because we're talking about it. Now they're going to be like, oh, it is a fridge.
Shit. Okay. Well.
Intro the episode.
I'll wait until you get back. I'm a patient person. I got nothing better to do right now than play Gotham Knights, which we'll get into. Level up, gamers, and welcome back to another episode of the Save Before Quitting podcast, episode 101.
101.
Past
Crazy.
the threshold. We're a fucking LLC now, technically.
We are.
I mean, we filed. We're not like it's not like a thing yet, but like we're a thing, but we're not.
We're legal
ish. That's the podcast, though. Legal-ish.
Legal-ish.
Literally, that's it.
That's perfect.
Fucking
it's fine.
Easy and
See, streamlined this episode already. We got the episode out, title out already done.
But as always, you can follow us every single place that is an internet source.
Follow everything that is an internet.
Yeah. Before all that, this is Ant.
This is me.
And I'm Chris.
That is Chris.
If you're new here and this is the first episode you listened to, you can follow
101 first? That's crazy.
101 Dalmatians.
How's that relevant? Just because it's
It's
101?
the only thing that I know that 101 is relevant with.
Okay, we're on a roll past the 100th episode.
But you can follow us everywhere. Save letter B before quitting on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube now because we have our own like little URL thing. Do you see that? We have like a tag now on YouTube. That's like their new thing.
No, I have not even noticed that.
We have like the new link pretty much, and it's like at save letter B before quitting on YouTube after the slash.
Oh, I like that.
So
I
it's
didn't
pretty
know
neat.
that.
It's nice and clean. But yeah, we're posting shorts pretty much every day now. We just got back into it. TikToks, Instagram Reels, go like them all. Leave comments and whatnot. But you can also send us an email, savebeforequitting, fully spelled out, at gmail.com if you'd like to sponsor the show. Have a little sponsored segment going on here. Or you can go to our website, savebeforequitting, fully spelled out.com. In which you can check out some new merch. We got Bitchmade merch still. Bitchmade's still happening, by the way. We only have one Bitchmade video out at the moment. There's a second one coming very, very soon. And then also we're going to be playing RE8 soon because we promised you guys that.
Yeah, we got to play that.
Even if we play it into Christmas, I don't really think it matters.
Bitchmade is now just an
ever-existing
thing.
So
when we play spooky games.
Yeah, we got to do Resident Evil 8 and Mortuary Assistant.
We have to do those.
So those two are definitely in the pipeline and on their way, dependent on, life. So keep an eye out.
Life is the only reason you haven't seen those yet.
True. Other than that, you can also go over to patreon.com and follow us there and subscribe at one of the 3 tiers we offer. I will be flat out and honest, we did not give you guys a second podcast last month.
Yeah, we did not.
Because of the 100th episode and busyness in general life. But you are getting a behind-the-scenes video with some bloopers and stuff that is coming out this week. And then we're going to do that live podcast probably at the end of this month for when everyone's free again, because I'm pretty sure a lot of the people also who watch the show are also having life things. Frankie's got a baby, other people are busy most of the time, and we got to make sure everybody's able to get on for those live ones, but we'll have that coming this month.
We're going to catch up to ourselves.
We got to catch up after 100. But in the interim, Ant,
yes,
what have you been playing?
We played Prop Hunt.
Prop Night.
Prop Night, whatever. Prop Night. We played it.
You did play Prop Night.
Because I was about to say nothing. But if it wasn't for that game, nothing.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was a good time.
That was fun.
There is a TikTok of that up right now.
That's all that.
When I fucking got caught. And I thought that I had skeeted away and saved.
Skeeted away?
Yeah,
it's nut everywhere.
All the nut. Legal-ish.
There you go. Legal-ish nut. Not making that the title. Go on.
But yeah, it was a pretty fun game. I kind of saw it randomly on TikTok one day, and I was like, this would be fun to play, because I like Prop Hunt. Prop Hunt's a fun game. Like, I've played it in CSGO, Gary's Mod, and a couple other like PC games. It's even in like Call of Duty now. And like, you just pick an item and just hide from people with guns, or killers in this case. But yeah, it's pretty fucking good for what it is, surprisingly. I was like, kind of like, this looks like a cheapo Dead by Daylight ripoff, but like, it's its own thing, kind of.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, and that live stream is still up over on our YouTube if you'd like to go watch the whole thing. It's a thing that you can watch.
It is a thing.
So yeah, that's all you played though? It's just Prop Night?
Yes.
Shit.
I haven't touched anything.
Goddamn.
But my 4-month-old child, that's what I've been...
Damn.
Just holding him.
That is a game in and of itself. It's kind of like
it's
like
the most dangerous game.
Tetris, almost. Like, you got to make sure that it doesn't fall to one side.
Yeah, if you let him go, he's just like...
He did that earlier, which was very funny. Like, he was crying because he was hungry and we were all eating. And then after he was done crying, he's just like, I'm fucking dead. And just powered down, which was very funny.
I'm just holding him. I'm like, he hasn't made a sound or moved in a while. I look down.
Dude, that he powered down like one of those vacuum cleaners that go back to their little robots. He's just like, yeah, I'm done. Done for the night.
Fucking Roomba child.
That's his middle name, if you didn't know.
In that case, we're bad parents.
You gotta get him one of those baby onesies that has like the little mop things on it, so that when he crawls, when he gets to that stage, he's just cleaning the floors. Heck yeah.
Roomba. Terrible name. No offense to anyone out there named Roomba.
And we're gonna get so much hate mail now from Roombas.
It's mad
and
people.
Roomba. We're never getting sponsored by Roomba now. Robot, hit us up.
Listen, Roomba. I'll take it all back if y'all want to sponsor us.
They gotta make a Roomba that can go downstairs.
I mean, they can all go downstairs technically.
Yeah, but like, imagine one that's just like, it senses that it's about to go down a stair, and then it like puts like a little leg down, and then it like lowers itself each step.
It's a robot, and I'm shooting it. I don't have a gun. No! But I'm breaking it, yes.
But I guess I have a long list of things I've played. I played a lot of stuff.
The floor is yours, sir.
So, going down the list, Fortnite, obviously. Not going to talk in detail about it. New season is still going good. Star Wars stuff just came out. Some horror stuff was out. Whatever. Bless you. Bless too.
Excuse me. Thank you. Twice.
Yeah, bless you and then bless two. Yeah. Rhymes. Anyway, also Overwatch 2. Speaking of 2, I've been playing that so much. I love this game. It's phenomenal. It feels much better with the 5 teams instead of 5-player teams instead of 6-player teams. I like it a lot better. Been playing with a lot of friends and people online. Full stacks of teams and whatnot. They just got done with the Halloween event. It's still going on technically, but it's ending soon. They did like a really neat PvE thing that it was very funny because when we first played it, I was like, well, it's just going to be the same thing that they've done every year, which is PvE Junkenstein's Revenge, in which you just defend a door from robots that are slowly coming at it to destroy the door. And then like actual characters from the game will show up in their Halloween costumes, like Junkrat, but as Dr. Junkenstein. And then Junkenstein's monster, which is the Roadhog, as Frankenstein and Reaper and whatever. But that game mode's still in it. And I was like, oh yeah, that's all it's going to be. But it wasn't. It was actually like a full story like base thing called Junkenstein's Revenge. Something about the Bride of Junkenstein. Okay. So the character Sombra got like a Bride of Frankenstein skin, and it was all about her. And you were playing 4 specific characters. You can choose any other ones, and they all had like lines dedicated to the story. They have their own skins, and you make your way through this whole entire map, and like you're taking down like mini bosses until you get to the very end. And it's like very like it's a story that's actually happening. Like. And there's also stuff like, go knock on this door and you get like a spray for free and you disturb the guest or whatever. And like things like that. And it was very, very neat. And I was like, it's funny because this is what Overwatch 2 was supposed to be. Right. Like it was supposed to be the PvE stuff. And then Overwatch 1 the big thing, was supposed to exist still. Yeah. And that's where the PvP was going to still live. And PvE would be over on 2. But I digress. It was cool. It was fun for what it was. And I had a good time. Other than that, I went to Virginia to visit my brother for a lifting competition he did. He did pretty good. He got 2nd place.
Yeah, it was dope. I saw that.
It was funny because he thought he was the only person in his division. And then we were all there and we had just got some food from a food truck that they got. And we're sitting there and I just finished up eating. And he comes over to us. He's like, yeah, you guys can like head out if you want to go back to the hotel for the moment. And then we're going to meet up later after he's done like cleaning up or whatever and it's all done and have like family dinner with his girlfriend's family and our family. And I'm like, are you sure? Like we could stay. He's like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to win anything. So I'm the only one in my division, blah, blah, blah. And if I do get anything, it's like, I'm the only one. So that's why. Yeah. And then some random dude just showed up. Apparently he's like, where the fuck did you show up from? And like, why are you in my division?
He's appeared.
Yeah. So
I'm here to compete with you.
Exactly, but it was very funny. There was this one kid there that was just like kind of like a chode, if I'm gonna be honest. Like his attitude was very chody. And chode-esque. Yeah, he was very like bitchy the whole time. He just looked mad the whole time that he was there and like very annoyed. And it was funny too, it wasn't funny, but it was kind of funny to me because he was the only person that I saw the whole competition fail gloriously on one of the
how so
the lifts. Like I think it was the squat that he was doing and he couldn't get back up and he fell backwards. No one else fell except for this kid. But he was being an asshole from the beginning,
So he earned
apparently.
it.
Yeah, Ryan was like, he showed up this morning, didn't say shit to anyone, didn't wish anyone good luck. He just, like, came in, put his head down, and just blah, blah, blah. He's been, like, kind of an asshole. And I'm like, okay. I'm glad that he's the one that, like,
he deserved it.
goofed. You know? He didn't get hurt, but it was just, like, one of those things where it's like, you know, you don't want to drop the fucking weight entirely, you know?
Right.
It's a little embarrassing, but that went well. But while I was there, on my Steam Deck, I exclusively played the fuck out of Neon White.
I
That
still want to
game
play that game.
It's so good. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I was hooked and instantly hooked. The fucking, like, the characters are hilarious together. The dialogue that's written is fucking amazing. Pretty much like you're a dead person competing as a neon and, like, different colors, blah, blah, blah. And all these, like, ghosts surround you. I don't know, like, the names of everything specifically, but as you, Neon White, you see all the ghosts as, like, cat people. Like they're little cats that speak like humans.
Okay.
And apparently all the other neons see them as different things. And there's just one character, Neon Yellow, who's like a total Chad. But he sees them all as John Cena or some shit.
The John Cena?
Yes, it says it in game. I posted a screenshot where I just took a picture with my phone. It's like, yeah, I see them all as John Cena.
It's all canon in that
And
game.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's the thing that's happening in this fucking game, and I love it. And then apparently Neon White, the main character, is also lactose intolerant as well. And that came up because, like, if you win some sort of thing, like you're the best time or whatever in the lore, you get, like, a ticket to go spend on something. I got ice cream as my treat. And I'm, like, trying all these flavors and shit. And then he has amnesia, Neon White, the main character. So he forgets that he's lactose intolerant and eats the ice cream. And he's like, oh,
Fuck
shit.
your stomach all the way up.
Yeah, so he had to, like, run and go take a shit. But it's fun. It's super fun for what it is. It is card-based, but the cards aren't really, like, it's like, this is the card that you play or some bullshit. It's pretty much you get a card that is a gun of sorts, and then that gun can obviously shoot the way it does, whether it be a pistol or a machine gun or a shotgun. And then if you discard that card with a different button, it does, like, a different ability.
Okay.
So one of them is, like, a machine gun that's purple. And when you discard that card, you shoot, like, this little, like, purple orb out from you. And it's a grenade and it explodes on the people.
Okay.
And then there's the pistol where it's just, like, a simple double jump. And then other stuff as well. And it's really fucking fun. And you're pretty much just competing to be the fastest. And clearing all these levels.
I keep hearing how addictive this game is. That's what makes me want to play.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm playing it through Family Share on my thing with Anna. And I literally, for like a solid 2 to 3 hours, while Ryan had a meeting the day after his meet, and I was just, like, kind of there because my parents had left and I stayed an extra day.
Yeah.
I just was, like, constantly playing the game and trying to beat all of Anna's times for 3 hours straight. And I got a decent bit, but I didn't get them all because I'm not, like, the best. But I was just like, I need to keep going. I need to be faster. So that was fun.
Harder, faster, stronger.
That. Then Little Nightmares, a little bit more I played over on stream. Still got to play more of that.
I missed that stream.
Yeah. I only played the tutorial still. I did hop into it for a second one day on Figure Friday, and I was like, I don't want to play this. Like, I just want to play Overwatch. And then we hopped into Overwatch immediately because I was just like...
That's where your heart was.
Yeah, I just didn't feel it. Like, I was like, yeah, like, I know that you guys want me to play this game for bitch made and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like... I just don't feel like it tonight, and it's not even like I don't want to be scared situation. It was just, I don't feel like it.
You're just not in the mood.
Yeah. So I was like, let's just fucking get together and play Fortnite or Overwatch. I don't care. So we did that. And then the final game that I've been playing, which I believe it's the final one, is Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights.
Of course.
Is getting shit on review-wise.
It is.
In fact, it's getting so shit on that IGN gave it a 5, and then some fucking weirdos modded Spider-Man on Steam so that you could play as the IGN review for Gotham Knights, which was just the Pentagon, or it's not a Pentagon.
It's just
5.
the rating of 5.
It's just the rating of 5 with the shape that's inside of it that's red.
Yeah, and you're
like,
swinging around the city as the number 5.
I was so scared.
Mediocre.
I was scared going into it because I was like, this game's gonna suck. Like, I'm sad because I like these characters. And it's just been so fun. Like, I've been playing, obviously, a majority just Red Hood. But, like, every character's fun. The one that feels the best is Batgirl. She just feels like straight up like you're playing Batman from the Arkham series, but, you know, better and better written. Bruce felt amazing from the opening cinematic. Like, that whole Batman thing, I was like, I like this Batman.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, like, he was cool. And, like, the whole, like, thing where he was like, this is their city now, and then just blew up the cave. Like, I was like, I like this a lot. He's actually dead, which is crazy.
I was surprised by that.
Yeah, it was funny because, like, I think when I was live streaming it, you put in the chat, he ain't dead. And then right after it, like, faded back from black and the whole entire Wayne Manor is destroyed, they all show up, the main characters of the game. They all pick up this giant piece of, like, concrete with rebar in it, and it's just dead Bruce Wayne. And I'm like, and...
He did look pretty dead.
I'm thinking he's pretty dead, man. Like, that's pretty dead as far as I'm concerned.
We'll see. End the game.
Yeah.
End the game if he doesn't come back.
Yeah. If I was going to predict how the game would end, if they were going to bring Bruce back, I would maybe say that maybe they would have him be like Talon, like the Court of the Owls. They have like all like, they're kind of zombified in this game, like the henchman versions. And there's like the main Talon in the comics. It's like, this is Talon, the dude, as opposed to little dudes. And I could see them doing a thing that they did with like Arkham Knight, where like Arkham Knight was actually Red Hood and Jason Todd, even though that's not a thing in the comics. I could see them doing like the actual Talon is Bruce Wayne, and they brought him back through the Lazarus Pit or some shit or whatever. And that's why Ra's al Ghul was fighting him in the beginning or whatever. I don't know. I could see that happening. I'm only 7 hours in, but I'm still loving it. The suit designs are cool. Everything's been pretty cool. I will say some of the dialogue is a little cringy when it comes to the henchmen specifically. Everything else in the game has been good dialogue-wise, except for the henchmen. Like, they've just been like...
if something's going to be bad, then I guess if the bunch of henchmen, that's fine.
Like, I'm going to post a clip, I think, probably tomorrow is when it goes up on, like, TikTok and YouTube. But it's like, you walk outside and you're, like, sneak killing everybody and, like, stealth taking them out. And there's just one dude just beating the shit out of, like, a printer outside at, like, a high school campus.
Okay.
And he's just going, smash, smashy, smash, smash, smashy. And I'm like, this is bad writing. Like, this is stupid.
You didn't even try.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I even said it on stream. I was like, well, this is pretty bad. But, yeah, other than that, it's been fun. Like, the traversal around the city is great. I was telling you earlier, all, like, the stuff that's in the trailers, like Red Hood having powers and Nightwing having, like, the Fortnite glider, isn't a thing that you get right away. It's, like, actually fed into the story how you get those things.
At least they tried to make it organic, so I'm not mad at that.
It feels really, really organic, the way that you're getting all these abilities and stuff and, like, leveling up pretty much. And it just feels good. It feels good as a game. I'm shocked the shitty reviews it's getting. Like, if I were to be completely fair without any bias and, like, look at what IGN's, like, rating was, I'm very confused. Because, like, this is at least a 7.
Okay.
Like, it's a C to a B. Like, it's a B at, like, the high points, and then, like, all the rest of the time, it's a C constantly.
Okay.
I don't see it dropping any farther than that unless it's, like, some stupid shit that happens that I don't see coming.
Sounds like a Ubisoft game.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's been really fun. I'm the only one of my, friends that I know that has it. So I'm just
You're the only person I know with it.
Yeah, I'm, like, waiting for someone to fucking get it so I can play co-op with them. Because that's cool as shit. You literally just, like, spawn in the city together and then go apart or stay together. You can stay together, or you could just be like, yeah, I'm going to go the Upper East Side and go handle crime there. You stick down here. And then we'll be in separate parts of the city fighting crime, but getting, doing the shit together. Yeah. It's so cool. Obviously, you want to do, like, co-op moves and stuff, but I haven't done any of them yet because I don't have anyone to play with. Buy it, somebody. But, yeah, it's been fun. That's the main thing. It's a fun game, and I don't understand the reviews that are bad about it. Like, they're just calling it tedious, and, like, it doesn't feel tedious at all yet. Like, traversal's great. That's the one thing I'll say. to compare the traversal to something besides the motorcycle driving, it's literally like if you're playing Spider-Man on PS4 and only using the web zip, and that's it.
I used to love the web zip.
Yeah, the web zip is phenomenal, and it feels good in this too, because like when you're zipping to an area while you're mid zip, you can hit X or whatever button if you're on PC, and you can choose to jump after you hit the area instead of just perching there.
Yeah.
Or instead of hitting X, say it's like you're going up a building, it'll have like a little baby like green logo to show that you can advance your grapple to the next area. So you'll get to the spot and then it'll shoot immediately to the next spot. And it just feels good. But, you know, review bomb the fuck out of it, I guess, IGN. So
it's not even just them. I listen to some podcasts and like one podcast I was listening to, they was like, all right, we've been playing Gotham Knights. And the dude immediately jumped in like, I don't want to play that ever again. I played it. It was meh. He was like, I don't need to play any more of it.
No. Even I don't get it. Like, the animations are great. The fighting feels good. I don't understand what people wanted out of this game. Like, people are like, oh man, I want more Arkham Knight. Here it is. It's a separate universe, so it's not necessarily connected, but it's the thing that you were asking for. And then people are like, nah, fuck that shit. It's boring. Like, go play Arkham City then and tell me that it's not boring. Like, what do you mean?
No, Arkham.
It's so bad. I will say the one thing that annoys the fuck out of me is that the X button is not jump. Like, you can't just jump wherever you're at.
So what's the jump?
There is no jump.
So,
the thing is, you can hold X. Like, say if you're, like, running off a building edge, if you just run off of it, you'll just slowly fall. But if you hold X, you'll leap off of it, obviously. Or do, like, the grapple thing, and then you jump once you reach the area. But, like, you can't just be standing in a spot, hit the X button, and jump.
Okay, all right.
And that's been pretty consistent in the old Arkham games, but I'm like, why? Like, there's no reason not to be able to jump as a character, like, on the street. Like, if I could jump up in the air and then hold the heavy attack button and come down with, like, a fucking vicious, like, foot to someone's head.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy.
Fucking awesome. Or, like, a Superman punch or some shit.
Yeah.
Come on, that'd be so cool. Why can I not jump? Arkham
Gotham.
Knights. Podcast title. Arkham Knights can't jump.
Arkham Knights can't jump was pretty good. No, what's LLC shit? What was it? What was it called?
LLC shit.
I don't even remember the original title now.
I don't know because all that's in my head right now is LLC shit.
LLC ish, something like that.
It's like legal ish.
Legal ish.
God damn. That's funny.
LLC shit.
My brain just blanked, and that was the only thing that was in it for like a solid 10 seconds there. All right.
But I can feel how late it is.
Yeah. So it is late, and that's why we're going to speed run the news.
Speed run the news.
And now, for context, a lot of this is old. We're literally going back to 10-12 for the news. Because that's the last time we talked.
I gotta get it all over. There we go. Okay.
We've technically been off mathematically for 2 to 3 weeks when it comes to news.
2?
2-ish. And because there was news the current week that we released as well that we missed.
Okay, yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. You're right.
Like, it's 2.5 mathematically, but like 3, really. But, you want to start off with this? What are we doing?
All right. The Invincible game, Invincible, the show on Amazon, the former comic, well, it's still a comic, but now a TV show. Oh, it ended?
It ended a while ago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just thought it was something else long ago. Anyway, Invincible video game is officially in development. That was posted by, the source is Skybound Entertainment. Posted by fandomwire.com.
Hell yeah.
So that should be, what comic game do you think it will be similar to if you had to put a template from another superhero game onto this?
I'd say it'd be similar to Spider-Man, like the original Spider-Man, but way more gory because it has to be extremely gory. It's gonna be like rated MA as fuck. Like, if not, like, what's
they're dropping the ball if it's not.
Yeah, it's what's after MA. It's like NC-17 or whatever.
Yeah,
like I wouldn't be surprised if it got
only
there because it needs to be that fucking like disgusting and visceral. like the comic is insane with some of the drawings you'll see that artist Ryan Otley did. But like even the show, like if you watch just the first episode, like holy fuck, the amount of gore and like splattered blood everywhere. Like
they get you right where you need to be immediately in that show.
100%. I'm excited for the show more than anything, but the possibility of a game is insane to me. I'm curious of what it would be, like if it would follow the comics, because it would have to. Like in like the comics are following, or the show's following the comics, but like the game is like, are you just gonna start from the beginning again, like, or are we gonna get it like in like there's like a certain era in the comics in which like Mark's in a relationship, and then there's some other shit that happens off world that is like, holy shit that happens. And I don't know how. I also don't know how far they're gonna go in the animated series for that, because there's some like touchy subjects that happen in the comics, like really like triggering shit.
Oh shit!
Like, spoiler alert for the Invincible comics. If you're gonna read them, it's probably gonna happen in the show. I would assume that they would change it a bit because it's a little bit much. But you know that his father is a Viltrumite. Pretty much what happens is the other Viltrumites that still exist in space come, and there's this one that's like pretty much Lady D from Resident Evil, but like buff as shit, muscle mommy shit. And she's immediately attracted to Mark because this species just wants to fuck and procreate and make, you know, whatever. And Mark, being half human, obviously is a little bit different than just a Viltrumite that's like, I need to fuck immediately.
Yeah.
So she just straight up, trigger warning, rapes him.
I kind of had a feeling that's where that was going.
She literally rapes him and gets impregnated by him and has a child that is his. And like it's super fucking triggering in the comics, because like it gets to a point where like he's in his actual relationship with his wife, and like she goes to like touch him and he's like terrified.
Oh shit.
And like she's not like scary at all. She's just she's another superhero, but you know, it's like shit like that, and like he's just like extremely like traumatized by what happened to him, and he couldn't fight back. Like she beat the fuck out of him, like the same way that his dad did in the one episode, and then raped him.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was very, very hard to read in high school. So that was a thing.
This is the real world.
So I'm really confused of whether or not they're going to do that in the Amazon Prime show.
I mean, they've done it all so far.
Because the thing is that it's important, because that kid is also important to this, like the whole entire comic line too.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to see like the stuff that happens, and I'm curious if they do it in the show or if they do it in the game. Because if they do it in either, that's insane.
The game, I feel like, would be craziness if we did it in the game.
There's going to be so many trigger warnings. Like, I feel like that's a lot worse than some of the stuff that's happened in like The Boys. And like, because like a lot of the stuff that's happened in The Boys is like, Jesus Christ. Like there's been rape in that show too. Like it's happened I think in the first fucking season, if I remember right, I think, with Starlight in the Deep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That happened in the first season. But like, I don't know if they can do that with an animated program, because like, you know, kids are on Amazon Prime and they see something that's animated, they immediately want to click on it.
Kids are on Netflix and that Dahmer shit is on there.
Fuck that show. Needless to say. But yeah, I'm excited for the game though. I love Invincible as a series. It is probably one of the most well-rounded comics of all time, and it's not talked about enough.
At all.
Next up in the news, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales is coming to Steam on November 18th. So that's pretty neat for all you Steam people and Steam Deck people. I've been talking to CLD, ironically, who posted this, and he's like, do I buy PlayStation Spider-Man for Steam Deck and then also Miles Morales? And I'm like, do it. Like, why not?
Why not?
Like, it's it's a great game, and now you have it in mobile form. Like, why, like who do it? Fuck it.
Swing around the city while walking around the city.
True.
Adam Copeland, Edge, will be playing Ares in the upcoming Percy Jackson and the Olympians series on Disney+.
I'm so excited for this show.
I know nothing of Percy Jackson or the Olympians.
It's a book series, so good. But there was also movies back in the day, and I very much loved them. I know Ryan loved them. That was like his series. My series of unfortunate events was his Percy Jackson. Like that's like what our two things were as kids. And like, you know, like you go to Barnes and Noble and pre-order a book. Like, that's what those series were for us. It was like a video game, but a book came out.
I think the only thing I was hype on it like that as a kid was Goosebumps. And I would just wait for the new one and go to the bookstore and get it and then read it in my room and be like, ooh,
terrified.
Spooky.
You know, what was your favorite Goosebumps? Because I have a specific one that I loved.
That's hard.
I don't know the title of it, but it was the one with the picture.
I probably forgot a man of them. There was one, Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns. And the cover had all the fucking Jack-O-Lantern head dudes.
I don't remember what mine was called, but it was like a Polaroid picture of like a family at like a barbecue or some shit. And like they were slowly disappearing.
Say Cheese and Die.
That was my favorite.
That might, that might be like the best one because there was a sequel to that one.
Yeah, there was like
3. Say Cheese and Die Again.
And there was a third one, I think.
There probably was.
Yeah, because I remember that was the one that I would always take out at my elementary school library.
I remember the first two. Yeah, that one was a good one.
Yeah, that one was fun. But yeah, Edge is cool. I like Edge a lot. He's a great wrestler. If you didn't know, he's a wrestler. But he was also in the show Vikings, and he was really good in that, people said. I didn't watch it personally because it's not really something I'm super interested in. I will play God of War, but I won't play that. So, yeah. But I'm looking forward to that show a lot. I like the cast. They casted Percy in this show as the dude from the Adam Project, the kid that played young Ryan Reynolds, and he looks really good at it. So he's a good actor as well, too, for how fucking young he is. So yeah, pretty fucking cool.
Cool.
Next up, a little bit of news, not really news for Gotham Knights. It was reported that WB Montreal was saying that Gotham Knights on consoles will only run at 30 frames per second with no performance or quality mode option. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't noticed this at all. I'm pretty sure that this is only due during co-op because I haven't noticed any sort of lower frames. Because, like, I don't think it's 60 frames right now when I'm playing by myself. No.
They showed it running side by side with PC. Because PC version is 60 frames. And you can see the difference when it's side by side.
Yeah. But it's not, like,
it's not bad. Egregious, though. Like, you're not going to... It's totally serviceable. It's fine.
Yeah. People are, like, abysmal when it comes to frames per second. They're like, oh, my God, it's not 60. I can't believe it's 2022. I'm like...
My only hang-up... I don't care that it's 30. Whatever. My only hang up is the fact that I feel like it should be 60, seeing as how they got rid of the PS4 version.
100%. Yeah.
So if it's just relegated to next gen hardware, then I feel like there's no excuse why it shouldn't be 60.
True.
But it's not bad at 30.
I also feel like whatever frame rate you choose, whether it be regarding co-op play or whatever, it also depends on the style of game. Because, like... frames per second isn't just like a thing that defines quality, it defines style as well. Because like if you look at animated movies, like most animated movies are animated at 24 frames per second or closer to 30. And it has a specific look compared to 60 frames per second, which is just, it looks smoother, but it has a different style. Like with this being 30 frames per second, it feels like I'm playing a game from back in the day, but it's new. And it has like all these new options and like, it feels like the UI and the writing and some of the wokeness, because there's a little bit of wokeness in this game as well. But it feels like a game from 2022 trying to emulate a game from 2015.
Gotcha.
But in a good way.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
That's just me. I feel like I'm the only one who's not shitting on this game, and it's funny to me. And I'm not even like loving it. Like I don't
funny
love this
because
game.
Leading up to it, I feel like everybody was relatively positive, and you were the one like, I don't know, man.
I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, because the superpowers thing for Red Hood like really turned me off. And then like they posted the behind the scenes Red Hood thing, and they kind of showed that it was going to be part of the story. And I'm like, okay, I'm back on board immediately when that happened. And now I'm playing it, and I'm like, oh shit, I was right to get back on board. And then everyone's like, nah, dude, fuck you and your opinions, yo. This fucking game fucking sucks, yo. It sucks dick, yo. That's a haptic guy.
You gotta stop talking to that guy. Oh.
No, they were shitting on me for playing the game, and I'm like, listen, motherfuckers, it's good. You don't have to buy it. It's fine.
But I shall.
Go play Modern Warfare 2.
Dude, everybody's playing right now.
I don't want to play that shit. I refuse. Next up in the news. Probably not a thing anymore, to be fair.
Just in time for Halloween. We're gonna skip that one.
Okay.
Silent Hill. This is not even breaking news anymore.
Yeah.
But the latest. Well, there was an event for Silent Hill.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go to. I think I posted what it was. Konami has leaked their own. Well, it's not leaked anymore. It's officially released.
Yeah, they leaked it before the stream.
Yeah, but Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill Ascension, Project Sakura, and Return to Silent Hill, which is a movie. PlayStation and Steam releases have also been confirmed. Yeah. So, Silent Hill fans out there, you got a lot to look forward to.
I've never been a fan of Silent Hill, or really, I can't even tell you what happens in a Silent Hill.
I've never played a Silent Hill game.
It was funny because when I watched the end portion of when Haptic live streamed the event, and I was like saying to him, like, so like if I was no idea person that don't know shit about this game, where do I start? What do I do? Should I start with 1 or is 1 bad? Like, what's the deal? And they were immediately like, well, 2 is the most acclaimed one, and like 1 and 3 are like. 1 happens, then 3 happens, and then 2 is a different thing, but it's the best.
Okay.
And then there's a bunch of like other fucking games all throughout like history and shit. But like 2 is the one, and then apparently they're remastering it or whatever.
That's the one, yeah.
So that's a thing. But maybe we'll play it for Bitchmade. We'll see what happens.
Perhaps.
Next up in the news, sad news, in fact. Just a year after its launch, and probably the best content I think that they ever made, G4 TV has closed its doors, and it was an effective immediately thing. It was shocking.
Super immediately.
It was very shocking the day that it happened, because we found out the same time all the employees did, which is insanity.
Terrible.
The head of Comcast Spectacor pretty much just said, yeah, we're shutting it down, didn't really do the numbers we wanted to do, so we're effective immediately, get out the office, pretty much. And
it's crazy.
It came out of nowhere. So many of the hosts that were from Attack and also X-Play were just like distraught as fuck. One of the hosts, Gina Darling, has been like super in a depressive rut after this, and like streaming multiple days where she's just like bawling her eyes out, like live on stream, like because she just can't fucking handle, because it came out of nowhere and they were doing so well. The worst part about it is the week before this happened was the first show that they did without Kevin Pereira. And he left. Like he pretty much told from the start of the whole entire thing that he is just here to get this off the ground. And then once it's off the ground and running, and he has confidence that it's good to go, and they don't need him, he's gone. Yeah. That happened. Then they did a show. Austin Creed hosted it. It was phenomenal. Then they get canceled next week, right after that.
That sucks.
Yeah. So this is coming off the heels of firing the X amount of employees that they did a couple weeks prior to that, and then also firing Frost a week after that. To be fair, no offense to Frost, because like we were in support of the stuff that was said back, when all the controversy happened, because what she said was very valid. It was just the tone she had, and then everyone becoming, well, I can't believe she's talking about me specifically about that, when it was really just, hey, the specific people that are the issue, please stop being the issue. But it was just the tone, I guess. But whatever. I digress. She was very abysmal on Twitter when everyone got fired the week before, and was like, I survived. And that was really fucked up to all the employees that worked there, and then just got let go randomly. And then she gets let go by herself, and then everyone gets let go the next week after that. So I'm really sad, because there was a lot of really good shows that were going on. A couple new programs called like Name Your Price was a good one, where it was kind of like a Family Feud type like guessing game for like products. Like they would pull out a thing that they bought on eBay that was like some goofy shit, like remember those old like waist things that would like vibrate and whatnot? And they'd be like, how much did we pay for this on eBay? And then you would guess the price and blah, blah, blah. And it was really phenomenal. Then there was Hey Donna, which was with Will Neff. He would dressed in drag as this New Jersey woman who drank only Dunkin' Donuts coffee and gave advice over a telephone. And it was phenomenal. Like, I cannot recommend enough going back and watching those streams or like those videos as a whole, because they're classic and they're good. It's just sad that they literally, when Kevin left, it was like, yeah, they're good. They got this. They have Attack.
Training wheels off.
Like, Attack of the Show is doing great. X-Play is doing great. Other people are doing great. Gerard the Completionist just put out a God of War spoof. It was a God of Work. And he shaved his head for it completely.
Really?
Yeah, painted his whole body white, did the red stripe and everything, and it's like Kratos in an office. And it's hilarious.
God of Work.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. And now, like, nobody knows if we're going to keep getting Name Your Price, because technically G4 and Comcast own the property of it. But
business ruins.
Yeah.
Everything.
A lot of people are just mad at Comcast. Like, fans of G4 are like, fuck Comcast Spectacor. I can't believe they ruined this and didn't understand what live streaming was and pretty much just sent this off to fail. And they kind of did, straight up. Like, they went from like having this small office with like a small team that was doing great to a really big office with a shit ton of people on their team that they didn't really need that big of a team, but like they did it anyway. And what they made was phenomenal. It's just people got super mad about the Frost thing, you know, with how people are divisive in this world about stupid shit. But, you know, it sucks. Obviously, go watch the streamers that aren't a part of G4 anymore. Will Neff, Gina. Go watch WWE Frost and Creed.
True.
Kasim G just posted again. He's streaming now. Fiona Nova. Probably missing a couple. Gerard, Completionist. Who am I missing? Shit. I don't know.
Shit is there. Hard shit.
Fuck. I don't know.
And fuck.
But yeah. It's sad. I'm very sad. My weeks have been less fun.
R.I.P. G4 again.
Yeah. I didn't want to live to see G4 die twice.
I know.
But we have. And it's sad.
Alright, let's power through some of this shit. We can skip that. We can skip that.
Custom Xbox controllers are a thing now. That's a thing that you can go do and buy.
Xbox Design Lab. You can create your own Elite Series 2 controller.
Yeah.
That's dope. What else?
Ash from Evil Dead is in Fortnite.
Like everybody else in this world. Oh yeah, true.
Halloween's over. Get all your fucking Christmas lights, bitch.
Microsoft confirms that Call of Duty would have stayed on PlayStation through to 2027 if Sony had accepted Xbox's offer. I'm not sure which offer they're talking about, but Phil Spencer just recently did an interview and said as long as there is a PlayStation, they have no problem shipping Call of Duty to it.
Yeah.
Which I know this has been a back and forth between Sony and Microsoft and everything, but Microsoft would be stupid to not keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. That's just like leaving hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars just sitting there.
I guess, yeah. I mean, in theory, they could also just say, fuck you, PlayStation, and then all the people that only play Call of Duty on PlayStation would hop over.
Or they get a PC.
Yeah. Like, they would be doing something like that.
Yeah.
Either way, would they win? That's the thing. Like, I don't think they lose enough money for it to make a difference either way.
Nah.
Which is crazy, but what are you going to do? I did scroll past a decent bit of stuff to get to the 1031 one, because I think this is probably the next big one to talk about. Marvel Games announced that they are going to do a multi-title collaboration between Marvel and EA to develop action-adventure games for consoles and PC. Each game will also be its own original story set in the Marvel Universe. And then there's a follow-up tweet talking about Iron Man will be first, then Black Panther, probably not before 2025. And then the third game is still to be determined with whatever character it's going to be, but it's so far off that it could be anyone, and it could change a million times.
Still in production, pretty much.
Not even in production.
Yeah,
it's like
they're just kicking an idea around.
It's like the sparkle in the dad's eye.
Yeah, right.
Of the nut of Marvel.
Over to EA.
I need to clip that for fucking TikTok.
The nut of Marvel.
The nut of Marvel. That's all you need to know. Their seed. New Fortnite Star Wars event.
Yeah.
Han Solo's in it. I need him. Luke Skywalker. I don't like Luke Skywalker as a character. Unpopular opinion. But I need this skin because he's got multiple variants. He's got Farm Boy, Jedi, and some other stuff.
You got to dig deep in there.
There's also a Leia skin, too, that's pretty cool. She's in disguise. And then also in her white outfit. I doubt that they did the prisoner outfit because they kind of canceled that. Like the with the chain, in Jabba's palace. I don't think they're, that's kosher anymore. And, people don't like it. Because
but see, I feel like they could get away with it because it's Star Wars and it's such an iconic moment in the series.
It's funny because the actress before she passed away came out and was like, yeah, it was bullshit.
Oh well, in that case,
so it kind of got canceled a bit. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There was an action figure made of it, and then that was the last one made ever, and they pretty much vowed that they're never gonna make it again. Because it's also not prisoner. Now. It's also called Slave Leia, so it's it's even less PC.
They're just making it less and less and less.
They changed it from Slave Leia to Prisoner Leia, and then everyone was just like, she didn't even like it in the first place, and they were like, yeah, fuck this shit. And then now it's don't talk about. We don't talk about Slave Leia.
Oh no.
I hate that.
Why did we do that?
I don't know. It was bad.
PSVR 2 has officially been announced for February 22nd for $549.99.
Bullshit.
Pre-orders begin November 15th. I know no one.
If anyone buys this, they're stupid.
It's funny. Okay, I would get it if it was a gift or I got it for ridiculously cheap.
I wouldn't either of those. If I got it as a gift, I would immediately tell the person to take it back because they've wasted their money. Mm-hmm. And if it was ridiculously cheap, I would still not buy it because you can only play VR games on your PlayStation. And PlayStation doesn't have enough VR games for that to be at all worth the price. They have 10.
Yeah, they don't have enough.
I'm not paying $500 for 10 games that are mediocre that I can also
6.
get on my Oculus Quest.
True.
I can do that on the MetaQuest too.
But you can't get the Horizon game.
Fuck Horizon, dude. You don't even play as Aloy.
True, you don't.
That's the thing that's interesting about that game.
Yeah.
Is that Aloy is such a cool character. Yeah, the world's cool and shit, but I don't want to play as some random jamoke. I don't want to fucking be running through hey,
random jamoke.
I gotta go fucking hunt down a fucking robot deer for some robot deer gabagool for my sandy witch.
Some Italians out there, some Marios out there, Chris Pratt's out there.
There's gotta be some Italians in the Horizon world, right?
Gotta be.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know.
Other than that, some other small news that was just posted. Sandman is getting a season 2 on Netflix. That's pretty cool. Sandman Season 1 was phenomenal. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And then a little bit of annoying news from the Blizzard front and Overwatch 2. There's been a lot of controversy and even some people calling for a boycott of the game because of the switch from the paid game to the free-to-play model. And now all the items and skins being in-game currency. And the lack of being able to gain the in-game currency, which is abysmal. Some dude did the math on TikTok, and you can earn the in-game currency through challenges on the game. And with how much you get, you can buy one skin a year if you don't spend any mathematically. And if you just get every single challenge. But here's the thing. They're weekly challenges. So that means you need to play every week for 52 weeks to get all of those coins, and you just have enough for one gold skin. Ant's hungry.
Bubble guts going on. I don't know if that's hunger, dog.
You had 2 chili dogs.
I did. Let's continue.
But so that's pretty pissing people off. Then on Blizzard's website, their store, they have this little keychain of this little onion guy that's been in the game since the beginning. It's this little plushie, right? Mm-hmm. But they have a keychain of it. In Overwatch 2, they've added this thing called collectibles that are little weapon charms that you can add to the game. The weapon charm costs more in-game $15
for the charm.
For the charm that goes on a gun than the physical keychain you can buy for $5 free shipping on their store.
What world are we living in now?
And then it gets even worse. For the Halloween event, there was a specific skin for the new character Kiriko that was a witch that everyone really liked and thought it was really cool. But they were originally selling it in a bundle, and it was locked to be only purchased in a bundle for 2,600 credits, which is around $26. It's pretty much like just move the decimal point over. That's how much it is. 2,600 credits for a week. That's how long the event is. It's about like 2 weeks-ish. Then after that week, without any sort of notice that they were going to do this, they unlock the skin, get rid of the bundle, so now you can buy the skin by itself for $1,900. This means that for a week straight, for people who only wanted the skin, needed to spend $26 to get a bundle of other shit that they didn't want, but then a week later, they made it cheaper by itself and got rid of the bundle.
That's some bullshit.
It's still too much money as well. $20 for a skin is a bit much. And now here's the thing.
Killing y'all's pockets.
This is coming from the asshole that buys so many skins in Fortnite. I couldn't tell you how much money I put in Fortnite. Now here's the thing that I have deduced, and I made this a point. And the funny part is everyone that I play these games with are like, sure, you're not going to buy these Overwatch skins. Sure, Mr. 80,000 Fortnite skins. And I'm like, here's the thing. Fortnite is a third-person, over-the-shoulder shooter.
Yes.
I can see who I am the whole entire game unless I'm aiming down scope of a sniper or driving a car. I can see myself all the time, and I know who I am, and it makes me feel like I'm this character and I'm original, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, obviously other people can have the skin, but it's one of those things where it's like, it gives you the personality.
Right.
You know? Overwatch, a first-person shooter in which you cannot see your skin at all, ever.
You're like, what's the point?
Unless you emote.
Right.
And that's it. But here's the thing. The emotes also cost money.
So, yeah, they're just getting you either way.
Yeah. So, I said to him, I refuse to spend money on Overwatch credits because it's not worth it for that. When it comes to Fortnite, I don't mind throwing the money down because at least it's an original thing. Sometimes they try to interlope the characters with the events. Sometimes like Halloween with like Ash or whatever. They put like the Rick and Morty characters in. They just had Mr. Meeseeks, Summer, and then Morty in the mech suit. And I really wanted to get it, but I didn't. There was a pickaxe that was the space snake.
Yeah.
And I didn't get that, but I did get Swifty, the emote.
Hey, so get Swifty in here.
Get Swifty. But that's the thing. I'm more comfortable spending money in Fortnite where I'm like, I can see what's happening the whole time. I can see who I am, who I'm playing as. It shows my interest as like my characters that I'm interested in, as opposed to Overwatch where it's like, hey, I play this character, but I look like I'm celebrating Christmas early. Like, I'm not spending money for that.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at when it comes to that. So I really wish that they would bring back the loot box system because it does feel very empty without it. The lack of, like, when I level up, getting a loot box every single level that even has just, like, a blue skin, which is, like, the least rare one, and then, like, a couple voice lines in it. Even getting that feels better than getting nothing. Except for Battle Pass experience.
Gotta love Battle Pass experience.
And the funny part is, like, people like Anna, she's already finished the Battle Pass. And there's, like, a month or two left. And she's not, like, she's doing challenges, but she's not, like, mainlining the shit. She's casually playing a little bit more than I am, but, like, she's finished already. I'm at, like, 40. Because I've just been, like, kind of playing. That's it. I'm like, bro, like, it's really not good. I think they need to adjust the shit out of how much the prices are or something. But I don't know. Like, I think that Blizzard really shot themselves in the foot by getting rid of Overwatch 1 and getting rid of loot boxes. Because if you kept Overwatch 1 for the PvP stuff, still had loot boxes there for skins, and then in PvE, there were skins that were $20, but they were exclusive to, like, get it in Overwatch 2. You get it in Overwatch 1 once you buy it, but you can only earn these skins or buy them here. That would work so much better. Hell of
a fucking racket they're running over there.
It's bad. It's a bad time. They're money hungry after being almost canceled, pretty much canceled, and now they're on their way back to going right back to canceled.
Gotta love that. They love being canceled.
Yeah. That's all I got. What do you got?
Your boy Joseph Ferris talks about his mysterious next game. He, quote, says, "I'm still looking back on it now thinking this is a fucking good game." That was a direct
Fuck
quote.
the Oscars. I love him.
Apple is reportedly hiring game devs for its AR VR push, so that something's coming with that. Last of Us officially premieres on HBO January 15th, 2023. What else we got?
The November PlayStation Plus games were just announced as well.
Lay them on me, yo.
Neo 2. I don't know that game at all, if I'm being honest.
You remember Neo when that came out?
I've never played it before, so I
never
don't
played it, but I remember it.
Heavenly Bodies, and then the Lego Harry Potter collection to get you ready for the Hogwarts game that looks worse and worse the more they show it.
No one's talking about.
Yeah. I mean, they're talking about it just very unfavorably.
I haven't, ever since the last time their big, the last Hogwarts like showcase where they showed it and everybody was turned off, I've heard nothing else.
Yeah. Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, game I'm looking forward to personally, is coming out March 3rd, 2023. They finally got that release date out there from Koei Tecmo. Side news that is slightly gaming related. The Witcher, CD Projekt Red announces the remake of The Witcher in Unreal Engine 5, but in other news of The Witcher, Henry Cavill has officially announced that he is stepping down as Geralt of Riviera. Is it Riviera or Rivia? I think it's Rivia.
I don't know.
I think it's the second one. But it's not the season that's coming out, which is season 3. It's season 4, in which Liam Hemsworth will be taking over for him. So he's still going to be in season 3.
Oh, yeah.
But season 4, it's going to switch to Liam Hemsworth.
I thought it was Chris. It's not Chris. No, it is Liam.
It's one of the brothers.
Yeah.
But it's been talked about like, oh, it's because, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Black Adam, in the post-credit scene, he is officially back as Superman in the DC universe after stepping away with Ben Affleck. Even though Ben Affleck's also back, ironically.
He is?
Yeah, he's back for the Flash movie.
Well, yeah, I knew that, but is he like back
kind of
after that?
Yeah, I think so, because it's like better now. Like he left when it was shit, and like you know everything was getting shit on from the Justice League. Then the Snyder Cut got released, and then after that, he also got a new wife, as Jennifer Lopez. So like,
got a new old wife.
Listen, man, if I'm Ben Affleck, and I marry
Ben
J-Lo,
Affleck might be the title.
if I marry J-Lo and I'm Ben Affleck, you know for a fact that I am motherfucking going back as Batman just so I can get the suit and file some taxes with that suit on. With
Why was my mind in the same fucking...
Because we're horny fuckers.
Ben Affleck might have to like... At some point, if I was Ben Affleck, I'm fucking J-Lo and I'm Batman.
Yeah. That's like you won, my guy.
That's like the early 2000s dream to be doing.
Yeah. That's like back when like Daredevil came out and he was just like on that high of like I'm Daredevil, even though that movie was like even though it was good at the time, but now it's like
for its
Jesus
time
Christ.
it was fine.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like
I think for the time it was great. The CG was phenomenal.
I liked it.
The writing was great.
Fine.
The mustard in the coffee. Remember the mustard?
Yeah,
in the
I remember.
Remember fucking Happy Hogan from Chef?
Yeah.
The movie Chef?
Wait. No.
You know the movie Chef, right?
No. It's just called Chef?
Yeah, with Favreau.
Who else is in it?
Scarlett Johansson.
I don't remember this movie.
Michael Pena. Luigi himself. It's a great movie. Here's the thing. It's memed on a lot, but it's a phenomenal movie. It's about a dude who has...
You don't say.
It's about a dude who's a chef.
There's a dude in it.
He is a chef at a Michelin star restaurant, and someone reviews his food bad, and he takes it badly, and like pretty much screams at the guy.
Oh wait, I've seen this.
Yeah, it's a fucking phenomenal movie. And he opens the food truck.
Yeah,
with his kid and Michael Pena, but then his wife and him break up because he's been fucking Scarlett Johansson, which is hilarious that Jon Favreau thinks that he could get Scarlett Johansson. He's doing the Adam Sandler thing, where he's like, I'm going to cast a hot woman that's way out of my league.
And smash her fictionally.
Yeah. That's all you need in this life. But, yeah, that's a thing. What else were we talking about?
What else happened? Activision claims Modern Warfare 2 enjoyed the Call of Duty franchise's biggest launch ever, generating $800 million in 3 days.
Jesus Christ. The Callisto Protocol has gone gold as well. Woo. Ahead of its December release. I don't know if I'm going to play that game. It's not even because of, like, I don't like scary things. It's just I don't know if I've seen anything that's grabbed me to be like, this looks fun to play. Like, it looks like Dead Space, which is fine, but I'm not like, oh, I need to play this. I need to play this game because it's such a cool looking game. Like, everyone's going to play it, and like nobody's going to give a shit that we played it. Like, I
think the closer we get to it, the least I want to play it. I think it's because there's so much other shit coming out.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Close to it. I don't know. I'm going to call it the closer we get to it. Maybe I'll see some reviews or some shit.
Yeah.
What else?
I have a final thing. I have the final story for whenever you're ready. Well, maybe. Do we have time for a question, or do you just want to call it?
No, we can. We've only we got an hour and 10 minutes in. We could do a question. We do at least a question.
Yeah.
Nah, go ahead. I think everything else, like, there's other news, but nothing that's like, stop the presses, we have to talk about this type news.
The final story. God of War sales have passed 23 million copies.
I did see that.
Next week, God of War Ragnarok has finally arrived. Pretty much the day that it comes out, we will most likely end up recording.
Shit.
Probably digitally. We can do it digitally because that will make sense to do.
You'd be like, I'm coming over. Do not come over. Let's just do it on the computer.
Plus, you're also going to have a situation going on downstairs.
I mean, but that, if anything, I'm in the position to record at that point.
What's that? In stirrups?
It's this. This is going to be me all next week.
Just with a bag of peas.
It's going to be ice here and my hands resting.
If you don't know what this means and you're a new listener,
oh yeah,
Ant's getting a vasectomy
next week.
Just for context.
On the 8th,
and
Tuesday.
Just so you don't think we're randomly talking about genitals for some reason. But
I feel like us recording next week, the episode is just going to like, on the screen is going to be us like, yeah, so level up. We're both just looking off screen.
You want to do the dual screen thing again? We'll both have God of War going. It's like, where are you at? Oh, yeah, I'm here. Okay, cool.
Welcome.
Did you check behind this thing? No, you didn't check behind there. There's an exit item back there.
Welcome to the intro of God of War spoiler cast. Yeah. It's next week.
But it's coming out next week. I'm excited for it. I have off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to just binge it. Obviously, also Black Panther is out next week, so we'll probably talk about that maybe.
Yeah.
On the podcast.
I'm supposed to see it Friday night.
Yeah, I'm Thursday night. Opening night, surprisingly. I have to drive to see it, which sucks, sadly. I'm seeing it with friends.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, so I have to like go out to like Ambler.
Oh, gotcha.
I think Ambler. I don't know where anywhere in PA is.
Ambler's
not
close
where
to
I'm
here.
at. It's wherever my friends are living that I always have to drive to that is an hour out of my way. But I'm going to see it with them. I have to get something white to wear. Because that's like the thing. Because it's like the whole like... It's like Chadwick Boseman's funeral. But like it's like they all wear white at the thing.
You gotta... definitely don't get a hood.
I was gonna say I might go to Walmart and get like a white pullover hoodie, but I guess not now.
Well, just don't make sure your hood is, I mean,
I feel like if you wear like a hoodie, it's fine.
I was just kidding. Obviously, you can wear a hoodie.
I know what you mean, but here's the thing: like I've had hoodies before, like any color that do the thing. They look like shark fin, like, Jesus Christ, this is a red flag. If I put a little bit too much bleach on this hoodie, we're going to have a problem.
These aren't hate clothes. I just have a weird hoodie
This is respect for Chadwick Boseman, I swear.
That's the wrong movie.
I know.
You're trying to plead your case in.
That's the funny part, because I saw this dude on TikTok, and he was, like, kind of, like, memeing and being, like, the secretary of, like... Black affairs and shit. And he's like, the dress code for Black Panther will be all white with gold accents. And then like someone in the comments was like, what if you're not black? Like, what do you wear? Like, is it okay that I wear white? And it's like, the Latinos will wear this, and then the whites, you can wear this, but don't be weird about it. And I love the guy. He's phenomenal.
I feel like you might have sent me that.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Like
it sounds familiar.
Yeah, though. And it was also funny because like I think he made like a follow-up video after that second one. He's like, just for context, this is all in good fun.
It's a joke.
Like, this isn't like a required thing. This is just like, I'm making a joke. It's fun. Stop taking this so serious. Like, you can't not see the movie if you don't own white. Like, what the fuck?
They're taking your ticket. Like, I'm sorry, sir, you cannot come in. You don't have all white on.
Yeah, I think my outfit's gonna be a pair of blue jeans, Jordans that I got. They're actually Air Force Ones, which is sad. I thought they were Jordan ones. They're Air Force Ones. Not the same silhouette, but
it's not. Enough. But I get where it's fine.
And Ryan was giving me shit because I creased the toes already. But like I walk with my toes, like I'm like a heel toe guy.
You're talking to somebody that's flat feet, so I crease all of my toes. I've never been able to not have a crease in my footwear.
Yeah, he was like giving me. She's like, "What the fuck, man? You creased it." I'm like, I was in marching band, my dude. Like, we exclusively went heel to toe and then lifted your heel up as far as you could to walk. Like, it was like a fucking wave.
Hey, man, he got second place in the weightlifting thing. He'll crease you, all right?
He could, honestly. Dude has gotten too swole for his own good. It's sad because back in the day, like, you know, you wrestle your brother every once in a while when you're kids. And, like, as the older brother, you win most of the time.
You already feel like you got the advantage.
Exactly. And the thing is that's funny, it's like right around, like, when he was, like, 18, and I was 3 years. 21. It's hard for me.
3?
Don't slam the glass table at me.
I might have to,
motherfucker. But like kids. Back when like it was like around that time and we like, you know, just play fight or some shit. Like, you know, like getting like a stupid argument and like wrestle to the ground or some shit. It was very even, I would say. Like it would be like a 50-50 of who comes out on top in the situation. Now I have no confidence in myself that I would win in any sort of physical bout with this man.
Ryan's in some good shape. Ryan's Diesel.
He also works at a gym. So, like, it's like he goes to work, lifts, and then still gets to stay there to work. And then, I'm feeling a little bit more lifty. And then can just lift again.
If I worked at a gym.
Yeah. His gym's also fire, too. It's like a specialty gym, though, for, like, bodybuilding. So
I've been seeing his Instagram videos, man. I'm like, I want to go there.
It's nice. It's a nice place. It's a good time. But I think that's all. Do you want to do a question? Or do we want to? We can do a question. I was gonna say, because we're kind of just bullshitting now, doing the Patreon podcast.
We're sub 90 minutes. We can do a question.
Pod questions you can submit in our Discord. Go to the link in our bio to join the Discord if you haven't already. It's a fun time. We post our weekly pickups in there. We post the news in there. Pod questions, game recommendations, all that jazz, and just chatting and being friends as well. So check it out.
Yes, please.
Which one do we do?
We did the last two.
We're doing 2.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of an answer to the first one.
Let's do the second one first, and then we'll do
the
first one, because that gives some time to think about the first question. So, from CLD, if they were going to make a Grand Theft Auto movie, would you want an original story or a game story adapted?
I feel like the only game story I would find like that would be acceptable to me would be 5, because majority of not 4. Like 4 is an original story, but I don't feel like I don't think that's a necessarily entertaining story to have as a movie. I think Grand Theft Auto, the 3s, the San Andreas, Vice City, were already pretty much knockoffs of movies of those times. Yeah. Like, because Scarface is Vice City.
I never played Vice City, so I don't know.
And Boys in the Hood, all those West Coast, John Singleton.
San Andreas.
Yeah, San Andreas. So those are already made for movies. I would say 5 because it's 3 main characters, different personalities. So you already have a built-in, like...
The actors also played themselves,
right,
which is rare in games nowadays.
Exactly. They had a lot of character, a lot of charisma. They kind of sold itself. Like, I think 5 would make the best movie. 3 people from 3 different parts.
Yeah. I'm just realizing that I feel like this is that's the first game that they had the 3 main characters played by the voice actor, and the character in-game model was them.
Yeah.
I'm like just realizing this. Like,
it's crazy, man.
That's insane.
But given the cachet of that fact,
yeah,
it's already perfect.
And the dude that did Trevor already has done like a couple like online videos, like being Trevor in the real world, which is really cool.
I feel like they could come out with that today, and it would be super successful. Well, the game's already ridiculously successful.
100%.
But it would already be super successful because they'd be like, all right, they're just doing this again as themselves.
True. I gotta play that. I still haven't played the campaign. I remember watching it when it first came out because I was just like, I'm not buying this game. And I liked it a lot from campaign standpoint. And then I still have never touched a controller that had GTA 5 on a screen.
Oh man, GTA 5 was a good time.
Knows how long. I would never get into online though. I don't think, because I think it's just too big.
I didn't get into online. Like, I played it once or twice, but I like the campaign a lot.
Yeah.
That's my answer to that. Because I can't think.
I would agree with you, except for San Andreas. I feel like would be a good movie, even though it's based on movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that would probably be the second one for me.
Yeah.
But it's so hard for me because the tropes all throughout that game are just from movies that were already.
I feel like they could update it though, like for the time. Like that'd be. I'd like to see that. I think that'd be interesting if like they made GTA San Andreas the movie. And yes, the same characters that you know and love from the game, but they need to 2022ify it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so much would be different.
Yeah.
The whole entire shit, like, I'm trying to think of, like, all the campaign beats, because I kind of got to a certain point and then just turned on cheat codes. But,
like shooting the guys off the top of the train, you're riding the bike.
Oh, here it goes again.
Oh, shit. Here we go again. I think... Because he said it would be an original script, but I don't know how that would work because an original story in GTA is already mad movies. Yeah. Like, the stories, GTA on its own is just made from tropes of pop culture.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that the GTA movie's already been made. It's just not called GTA. Yeah. It's like Fast and the Furious or it's anything. It's
Fast and the Furious became GTA.
Yeah, it's any kind. Fast and Furious is damn near Saints Row at this point with the nutty shit that they do.
True. Saints Row the Third specifically.
You're right.
But it'd be kind of funny. I was just thinking of this. GTA RP is like a big thing on Twitch. Like, there are just streamers who the only thing that they do is there's a server called No Pixel, and it's just a world in which you go and you role play as your character, and that's it. And there's so many storylines that happen. There's gangs, there's different characters for different people and whatnot. And like, I was thinking it'd be kind of funny if like there was like a really popular storyline that happened on online RP with Twitch streamers, and they just adapted that into a game. Like, it's insane how big it is. Like, there's literal cops in the game. Like, they'll pull you over if you're driving too fast and like give you a ticket or some shit.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's legit, and it's kind of crazy, but it's more funny than it is anything else.
Yeah.
But that'd be interesting. The other question though, which is a bit harder.
What Uniguff says, what's a game that should have been a 10 out of 10 but wasn't because of some major flaw? What was said flaw? All right, I guess I kind of gotta go. I feel like this question, you have to kind of go personal. Like, what game do you feel like is a 10 out of 10 but had a major flaw?
Cyberpunk 2027 or 2077.
2027.
3 years from now. 4. Fuck, math.
5. Damn
Hey, you
it.
agreed with the second one. Fuck you.
Yeah, your dumb math is rubbing off on me. I must send you to bed too.
World War II happened in what year?
We're not doing that again.
I would say that, though. Cyberpunk. Because the launch, it's very funny if you think about it in retrospect. Because the whole entire story of the game of Cyberpunk is you're just trying to survive as this person in this world where corporations are just money hungry and feeding off of everybody below them in order to just make a quick buck and make sure that they're the most rich in the world. Which is exactly what happened to the game on release. Okay. The publishers forced crunch time on all the people below them working on the game in order to make more money quicker.
He did.
And then it was their downfall. And that's what happens in the game, too. It's the same thing. And it's weird because the art mirrored what was happening in real life, but like a year later. And now it's like, if it didn't launch the way that it did, I think that if what Cyberpunk is right now came out the day that it came out, it would have been a 10 out of 10 game. Because it is phenomenal. And if you haven't played it, fucking play it. Because it's good. I still need to finish my playthrough because I'm still doing like every side quest that exists. Because I'm just like, I want more. I don't want to go to the room where it says I can't continue after this point. I want to fucking do everything.
You want to open that game up.
I want to do so much to that game. So does your stomach, apparently.
What the fuck?
I feel like I'm going to leave the house after you're done. Like, we're done here. We'll wrap up, put, like, the light off and shit. You'll send the video. And then I'm just going to walk out the door, and you're just going to go Super Saiyan on the toilet.
If this keeps up, I might. I don't know. It'd be funny if it's picking up on mic. I don't know if it is. I guess I'll hear it. To be. I have to hear it later and see if it is.
There's 2 microphones right here. And if not, you need to boost the decibels for that. Because it's at least caught in the mic. It's just like, maybe like...
You're welcome. I don't know. To answer this question, I personally want to say Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Because while it's a great fighting game, I still feel like they never should have stopped making it pixel animation. They went to that 3D animation style, and I hated it. Mm-hmm. I didn't hate it because I played it, but I was like, no, this doesn't feel the same. It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't hit the same for me. But that's a very unpopular opinion because that's a very popular. It was anyway a very popular fighting game. That might be my answer right now. Zelda Twilight Princess for
Breath of the Wild. Get rid of the fucking stamina circle. Fuck that shit.
I thought you were going to say the breaking weapons.
No, I don't mind that. Because that makes sense. If you have a shitty wooden sword, it's going to break.
It is going to break.
But, like, the stamina, when I'm trying to climb a mountain, I get it. I require stamina to do things in real life.
I require stamina.
I need stamina while I'm watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives and filing taxes. I need it. I know. But my circle doesn't run out, baby. Because I'm watching Guy Fieri drive around the goddamn country eating at the worst food joints you've ever seen. I don't need the stamina circle. I don't like it. It's bad.
So would you take it out of every other game who uses stamina?
No, just Breath of the Wild. Because it fucking annoyed me every time that I went to climb a mountain that was slightly more than my stamina.
You can cheese that, though.
I couldn't.
I'm not saying you...
I personally couldn't.
If you're climbing a mountain and you reach, like, a part of the mountain where the geometry... It's not going straight up. Like, it might be a little crag in it.
You can just stand there, yeah.
You could just, like...
I've done it before.
Cheese it and then get right back and climb up. But, like, the ones that are,
like, an inverted wall and then they just go straight up from there, those ones... You remember the video we made back when I first streamed the game?
Yes.
I went back and watched that. The fucking green horse that fucking ran away from me and I decided to kill.
Oh, man.
And then it jumped in the water and swam away from me.
That was so funny.
I shot an explosive arrow at it and it just kept swimming. It didn't even take damage.
That horse knew what was up.
That horse was a bitch. Podcast title.
That horse was a bitch.
Yeah.
That's it, man. I think that's it for the questions and the show.
Hell yeah. Close the show.
101.
Do it.
As always, you can find us at savebeforequitting on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Savebeforequitting, all is spelled out.com. Savebeforequitting, all is spelled out at gmail.com. If you want to email us, go to the website, savebeforequitting.com, to get merch. New bitch made merch, a lot of new merch, and this new merch coming out.
Yes, I have to work on that still.
So
Apologies.
there's a lot of things we got in stashed that will be coming out that you will see over the course of the next couple of weeks, I'm sure.
By the new year, there's going to be a lot more stuff.
Yeah. And the show is going to have a little bit of added flourishes to it. I wanted to have some of that stuff ready for this episode, but the way my life is set up right now, kind of...
The way his Roomba powered down tonight showed how that's not going to happen right away. It's going to be a slow evolution, but it's going to happen. Yeah.
We appreciate everybody who tuned into our 100th episode.
Hell yeah.
Our little mini movie.
If you haven't watched it, go watch it.
Please go watch it.
It's a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to make some TikToks of like that. I think that will be good.
I think so too.
There's your one burp per episode.
It's required.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna go burp some more, and
you're gonna do more than burp, sir.
Might have to bring up some chocolate rain. I'm in there like chocolate rain.
Before we sign up, I'm gonna show you a video I found today.
Yeah. Did he really shit? Was that couldn't out with his mouth? He was just in there. You are a child.
The scream before the shit sound. Someone grabs on your door handle and jump scares you. Oh man.
Some of the shit you send me during the day and I watch at work, I'm like, this motherfucker's just home cracking up.
Dude, I sent like 3 shit related videos while I was waiting up there. Like,
what? What's that? Wait. There's no way.
It's so good.
Chris is a child.
Tell me that's not the best thing you've seen today, though.
Today,
and it's the end of the day.
True.
So you had plenty of things to see.
You're right.
You saw 2 chili dogs.
I did. In action.
Man.
So before you shit yourselves, just make sure you save before quitting. We'll talk to you next time.
Check your shorts, kids.
And then salute them. Salute your shorts.
Salute. God damn it. I'm so fucking tired. It's not even funny. It's 11 o'clock. It's 11. Goddamn.
Every day's a long day. Every night's a long night.
What was that from?
Fuck. That's completely wrong. That's not how that bar goes.
I don't even know what that is.
Every day's a long day. Fuck. Ride on you like Sean. It's a Lil Wayne track.
I never listened to Lil Wayne once.
Every night's a long night. Every day's a holiday. I don't fucking remember how
I couldn't even tell you a Lil Wayne song title if I wanted to. Gun to my head. Nothing.
Nothing?
Brain empty. Never have I ever seeked out Lil Wayne songs before. I always was like, he seems like a cool dude, and then just never listened to his music.
No, I'm sure there's bands and shit that you name, and I'm like, I can't name a fucking song.
That's true, yeah.
What's a super popular, like I'd better know the name of a song, and I'll see if I know it. Because that's Wayne in rap. He's like one of the most popular.
I don't know, like Foo Fighters.
Like I'm sure I heard a Foo Fighters song.
Yeah.
I don't know the names of any of them.
You know Dave Grohl? The lead singer
Dave
of
Grohl.
yeah, you know, he's the lead singer of Foo Fighters.
Okay.
Do you know what band he was also in?
Nope.
Okay, so that's a thing that you should probably. He was the drummer of Nirvana.
Oh.
You know Nirvana
Yes.
song? Any of them?
Californication? Oh, that wasn't them, right?
We're gonna get canceled from that. Jesus Christ!
I might cut that. No, I'm not gonna cut that.
I don't think you're gonna cut that.
I'm not gonna cut that
because that's gonna be a phenomenal video.
I just know that song. California.
Okay, so you know now that that's not Foo Fighters or Nirvana.
Okay.
Who do you think that actually is that made that song? I'll give you a hint. Mm-hmm. It starts with a color in the band name. In fact, it's a color you might be wearing.
Oh, Maroon 5?
You know what? I kind of screwed you on that one because that is more maroon than it is anything else. That was kind of my fault. That's not even on you.
I just thought of what color this was.
Yeah, but I mean, it's more like the broader term.
The red one?
Yes.
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers? That
They're
was
the
my next
California
guess.
guys. California. I'm in California. That's like their songs, all of them. Any song that they have, it has California in it.
Do that again.
I there's literally a video of this.
No,
like,
I want you to
California.
do that.
I'm in California. You have a video of this. You can see this whenever you want. Let me see if I can find this real quick.
Burgundy Hot Chili Peppers. Burgundy 5.
California meme. This is from 10 years ago.
Never seen this. Never seen that, but that's pretty
It's a 10-year-old meme right there. But yeah, that's them. That was the original thing that I fucking Foo Fighters, Nirvana. Nirvana is Smells Like Teen Spirit. Mm-hmm. You know, like the
Oh yeah,
that
okay,
one.
okay,
and then
okay.
Foo Fighters is like Everlong. And then Hero. There goes my hero.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah, that one.
See, with stuff like that, like if I hear the song, I'm like, I know that song. But I'd be like, if somebody were to be like, who's singing this right now? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm the same way with hip hop, to be fair. So I don't know why I'm like, oh fuck it. You know, I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm so tired. Little Wayne and such.
There was more energy in the post-credit scene than the entire
I was gonna
show.
say, yeah, this is the podcast. Put this at the beginning.
I think this is just us like, oh, we can go to bed now. We're happy.
Put this at the beginning, and this is the intro, and then put the intro at the end.
What was the... No, it doesn't work.
It works beautifully, because then
doesn't.
you put in this right here at the intro. You put in, this is actually the outro, but it's the intro, and then... So much work.
All right, we'll see if Future Ant does
It
that.
won't do that. Don't do that.
I'm probably not going to do that.
That's it. We're done.
Mixer Ant probably won't do that.
I have to drive home now. Jesus Christ.
I got to make that kid his fucking lunch.
Chip.
Fuck Chip.
God of War next week.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you grab that microphone.
Oh, yeah.
Muse. Mears. I don't know how to stop Procreate, so this is going to transfer over to you.
Procreate.
Whatever that's called.
Oh.
Pro Tools. Pro something.